Welcome back to part 2 of our mage deck. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Cutting to a part 2 was basically just because we went 3-0 at the start. If we didn't go 3-0 before getting our first loss, I probably wouldn't have cut. At this pattern, we go 6 and then 2 and then 9 and then 3, so we get 9 wins. That's amazing. All I really want from this run is 2 more wins, which is enough to get my dominance quest complete. That's good. That's good. I quite like 60 gold, especially on top of the 120 that we got, 110, sorry, that we got earlier for completing a dominance quest.
You asked for it.
Yes. Yeah, I developed Snow Chugger. The reason I developed Snow Chugger is because it protects, well, it was going to protect things from possibly getting hit with Shapeshift. But now it's going to protect things from my opponent from being able to hit Loot Hoarder. Their hero ability. Yeah, so my opponent does that, which means they will be frozen next turn. That's worth noting. They actually will be frozen. Because, you know, they already made their attack this turn, so they have to be frozen for at least one attack, and that attack will happen next turn. So, this probably won't trade. I mean, my opponent would have to have a really bad hand for that to trade perfectly. I don't have a 1-mana creature. Oh well. Hey, at least it saps 2 mana away from my opponent as they shapeshift to kill this. Oh, well, they're not going to. That's cool.
Me smash you. Well.
I'm doing this because I want my opponent to generate as many low health minions as possible, and then I Explosive Sheep King. One. Oh, my Haunted Creeper is better than that.
Attend me.
Ready, sir.
Oh. It's unfortunate, but my Explosive Sheep does not fit into this strategy anymore. It's kind of like I've got the mirror of my opponent's board. It's just these stats have been lent over here. Wow, big swipe. Someone was not at all considering the possibility of Cone of Cold. Or Explosive Sheep King, as the case may be.
I wonder.
That totally should have been a 2-3 just in case of Blizzard or in case of the same thing that I just did. I don't have minions in hand, which makes me a sad fucking dude. I can't imagine my opponent's going to trade their 4-2 down for a 2-3. They're going to want me to make that. No, really? Okay. Fuck me. Oh my god, that card is so good. Okay, I'll play that to challenge it, and then I need to draw cards. That is like, I played a shitty version of the Ancient of Lore there, right? I played a 5-4, and I drew 2 cards. But I had to spend 2 cards to do it. Okay. Guess worst case scenario is my opponent runs into the Harvest Golem and then Star falls. Maybe. That having taunt isn't good. Okay, there's a lot of things I want to do this turn. Okay, so if I attack there, this becomes 3 mana. And then attack there, and then this becomes 1 mana to cast.
I wonder.
Scrub.
Fine, fine. Four, of course. I really want to use the Dragon's Breath this turn, but it's not super... I mean, I guess it's effective if I do that. But it's only effective if I do that. And I have to do that. I feel that was really bad. Right. There must have been options that I wasn't considering. Yeah, there definitely was a better play. I just didn't see it.
I smell blood.
Oh hey, at least I'll have 2-1 left on the field regardless.
The Frost Wolves stand ready. First kill.
Okay. That stops this from being able to kill this for free.
Behold the might of Stormwind. I smell blood.
Yeah, this is the kind of thing I was fearing, just in case the 6-7 and Hero Power go into this. Oh no, it's going face. Okay. That's interesting. Well, now I'll just casually remove my opponent's board, and I have to use Flame Cannon here so that I don't lose one of my creatures just to a 2-1. This is a very slow game. A lot of the games that I've been in so far have been... What?!
You win this.
Yep. That just happened. Cool. Anyway, we're up against a worthy opponent. So, Uther Lightbringer, played by Spirit.
I will fight.
Suddenly I don't feel so good about my possibilities. I'm gonna keep the Unstable Ghoul, but throw back the Explosive Sheep. Reason for that is because if my opponent has a slow start and generates a hero power, then Unstable Ghoul trades really fucking favorably with it. Whereas usually if you play like a 3-2, it only, like, it's not that great. It also means if my opponent can't remove my Unstable Ghoul, then their hero powers from that point on are basically forfeit. Got a 50-50% chance of like winning the game right now, so that's real cool. Not doing it. Pretty high. Oh my god, really? I had pretty high hopes that I was going to use a fireball to clear something, like a mechanical yeti or something like that. Oh well. I'm sure I've done something in a past life to deserve this. I don't actually believe in past lives. Just want to clarify that. So my opponent is not going to play around Blizzard or Flamestrike. And guess what? I'm not going to draw Blizzard or Flamestrike, but I have both in my deck. So I want you to know that this is very dumb, but they're not going to get punished for it.
To Northrend, victory!
Like, they could have thrown away their whole advantage there.
The gates are open.
Whee! I get to clear that with a fireball. No.
Special delivery!
No, I'll do that. It's very similar to a fireball, but it's much more effective use of mana. I had a conversation with the bomb lover beforehand that he was actually not going to fuck me over in that one. So, don't worry, I knew that was going to happen.
Reporting for duty.
Do I get Tyrion's now? Is that what's going to happen? Tyrion forgering? Come on. Play Tyrion forgering. No, just a True Super Champion. You know, just one of those. Hammer of Wrath.
For the king!
Wow.
You shall not pass.
Okay. But I studied a lot. I'm sorry. Geddon is... It's a bit much. 3-2.
Do you like to play with fire?
Totally not playing around Flame Strike at all. Not even slightly. Well, there's the Flame Strike I don't get. Okay, that's real good.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Job's done.
Just trying to hold off the majority of damage as far as I can. Ugh. This is bad. Like, I need to stall until I get Flame Strike at this point. Oh, no. Opponent just has 4 damage in hand. Yep.
Oh, no, friend.
Blizzard. Flame Strike. Explosive Sheep. So many things. So very few draws. Oh dear. I'm gonna call it Get In here because the first game was pretty cool where we had all of the Grim Patrons going everywhere. But other than that, oh no. Oh. 45 gold, much more than I deserve. Sorry, 55 gold, much more than I deserve. Let's go to the pack. If it was a classic pack, I would guess that all of the cards would be Geddon, but none of them can be Geddon because it's not a classic pack. I think I already have a Sabotage. But I'm very glad to get an Epic. That makes it way better than the majority of packs I've ever opened. So I do have one Sabotage, but do I have a second? Hang on, let's check. So that's a King of Beasts that I unpacked. Seal of Light, cool, that gets DE'd. Because it's gold, and I don't like gold cards. Gold cards look pretty, fine. Yeah, no, I'll admit, they definitely look pretty. But since they don't have any gameplay advantage, like... The problem with Bouncing Blade is I don't have normal Bouncing Blade. And if I DE this for 400, guess what it costs to create this? 400. So I would not be actually getting any benefit. But yeah, gold cards look a lot cooler. Sure, I totally understand that. But if I can get the dust from gold cards to craft cards that I actually need, why would I not do that instead? I mean, I'm still hideously low on legendaries. It's just I have a lot of the viable legendaries, like Dr. Boom, which I worked really hard to craft. I think I also crafted Ragnaros. I opened Sneeds, opened Daldic-Straza, opened Ysera. I'd need, like, double Mountain Giant for Handlock, if I ever want to do that. Opened Sylvanas, I opened Black Knight. I opened a lot of really good legendaries, even Can. In fact, I opened Can in one of these episodes, but it's like, so long ago. It's not worth watching, I wasn't. Oh dear. You ever look back on the work that you've done previously and just go, hey, at the very least I did that work so that I can get better at it. My name has been Rhapsody, the name of the game has been Hearthstone Arena, the name of the deck has been Get In Here! Or, no, it's gonna be just everybody, exclamation mark. Everybody! Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself. If you have, please click like. It doesn't get my content out to new people. There's also a playlist in the description down below with all of my Hearthstone content, past, present, and future, including ranked, arena, and adventures. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself, and we will see you next time.